Yes. We live? We live? Did we secure the bag, Nose fans? Oh, I hate backpacks. Let's talk about it. I know you guys tuned in. I know you guys watched the game. Number 17, Miami Hurricanes versus FSU. Great game. If you missed a game, 28-27. The Canes won. What a way to end the game. Let's go ahead. You know the slogan. Let's talk about it. Great game from start to finish. I give the Nose a whole lot of credit. I mean, coming into that Hard Rock Stadium and listening to that crowd, they definitely held their composure. They played a great game. It just wasn't enough. It wasn't enough. Was I nervous? Of course I was nervous. I mean, the Nose, let's be honest, they had our number from years are in. Had going all the way back to maybe 2003, if I can remember. They always kind of had our number. But great win for the Canes. Let's go ahead and just get into it and just talk about some numbers here. N'Kosi Perry, let's talk about him. 13 out of 32, 204 yards, throwing for 4 touchdowns. Terrific game by that young man. I mean, he was poised, calm, collected. Like I stated in my previous blog about him, he is ready. He lives for these moments. I mean, the game plan that they delivered and gave to him was definitely well thought out game plan. I mean, he was precise. Huge shout outs to Lawrence Cager with those 2 touchdowns. But the way that the coach was throwing those balls in the air, I mean, the defenders couldn't get it. I mean, it was just so on point, the delivery. And like I said, I mean, offensive line protected him. Great game all the way around for N'Kosi Perry. Despite, some of the sacks that happened throughout the game, that young man still maintained his composure. You never really he never let the defense seem as though he was, you guys are going to break me, you guys are going to get through me. He was always composed. He has a bright future, N'Kosi Perry. Great game. Looking at it, the turnover chain, a lot of people say, when are we going to see the turnover chain? Are we going to see that turnover chain? Because we knew FSU, they brought out that book bag. They thought the book bag, I don't know what that really symbolized. School don't start till Monday, if you ask me. But they brought out the book bag because they had a turnover. Great defense. They had some great turnovers. But when we got that turnover chain and that turnover chain came back, that is what really set the momentum in that third quarter. I mean, we're talking about coming back from 20 points. A lot of people were like, oh, no, it's over. It's over. But that third quarter, midway through the third quarter, about 6 minutes and some change, that's when the Canes said, you know what, it's not over. Yeah, looking at that game, I mean, the 20-point deficit, that's the first time since 2003. Since 2003, ladies and gentlemen, so I was right, that we were down and we were able to beat Florida State, headed back there. So great job, man, for the Canes. I mean, looking at the locker room after the game, I mean, they were excited. They were Coach Rick was up there. They were just jumping up. I was like, wow, okay, Canes. So we definitely make some this noise. For people who are not from Florida, you can't relate. This is like a college championship game between these in-state rival teams. It is that deep. I'm talking about it is so personal. Like, the Canes can just brag. If the Canes happen to lose every game, hypothetically speaking, from this point on in, it don't matter because we beat Florida State. That's how personal it is. Between FIU and Florida State, season feels like it's accomplished. Of course we want to do more. Of course they want to do more. But just hypothetically speaking, beating those teams, if you're from Dade County, they understand. If you're from Florida, you understand. It's like an unspoken truth. It's like what's understood doesn't need to be explained. That's how deep the root goes. So give credit a lot to the defense. Both defense, they were strong at the line of scrimmage. They post double-digit tackles, but Miami forced great 2 turnovers. And like I said, around the third quarter, when Wet Wine had that blitz and we were able to get that fumble when Francois fumbled that ball, it was a wrap ever since then. I'm excited about that game. I'm excited of how it ended, of course. The Canes right now, they definitely been on a winning streak. Let's keep up that momentum. I also just got on Twitter and I heard the bad news, and I want to take the time out. We could just send a little moment because I did hear about Amon Richards and his neck injury, stating that he's done now with football completely. He has decided to retire. If you guys can remember when he had that horrible tackle on that LSU game, that neck injury, I guess, has never been the same. So he put on Twitter, he announced that his NFL, his football career is official. It was definitely a great win. Number 17, Canes defeat FSU. So we are now 5-1. Let's continue the momentum. Make sure you like, subscribe, share this page, and let me know your thoughts on the game. Until then, I'm signing off. You know the slogan. Let's talk about it.